Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Amy. So yesterday we started talking about your life story. And that's kind of the name of the module is life story. And we talked about what all of this is going to mean, what this assignment means, because it's really all an assignment for you. And we talked about how to begin. If you missed any of the questions from yesterday, you can either review yesterday's video, or I am going to post the questions, all of the questions, each day on Facebook. And yesterday's questions are already posted on Facebook and on Instagram, both. This way you can keep up. Yesterday, the questions that we asked were those that applied to your life from before you were born. So some family background and some history. Today, the questions are going to cover early, from infancy to toddler, about age 4. Again, these questions are designed to give you a clearer idea of how you arrived at this point in your life, where you are right now, how'd you get here. Life happens so quickly, and until we dissect it and really take it bit by bit, it might be hard to see how you became the person who you are. Certainly, when all of this is over, you will have a better idea. All right, I'm going to now read the questions. They are questions 23 through 52 out of the over 300 questions that we have in total. All right? Glasses. All right, infancy through toddlerhood. All right? Were you involved, number 23, were you involved in any religious or ethnic ritual connected with birth or infancy, such as circumcision or baptism? What were the religious and ethnic backgrounds of your parents? Number 24, where did you live as an infant? Were you warm, comfortable, and safe? Did your family move, or were you otherwise brought into an unstable home situation? Number 25, did your mother nurse or breastfeed you? How long were you nursed? Number 26, did you suck your thumb or use a pacifier? Were you biting, chewing, or swallowing things all of the time? Number 27, were there problems with your sleeping? Did you sleep too much or too little? Number 28, were you a difficult child? Was it hard for your mother or caregiver to hold and comfort you? Number 29, were there problems with toilet training? When did you start using the potty? Did you continue to wet or soil during the day? Did you withhold urine or a bowel movement? Did you smear or play with feces? I know some of these questions, but they really are very telling. All right. Number 30, were there problems with your speech or communication? Were you delayed or advanced in talking? Number 31, did you have bad dreams or nightmares? Did you sleepwalk or move around in your sleep? Number 32, were you terrified of certain situations, people, objects, or animals? Number 33, did you have tics or nervous facial gestures? Did you have nervous habits even as a toddler? Number 34, did you have a close relationship with your mother? Were you deprived of maternal support? Was your mother absent or ill when you were a baby? Number 35, was your mother cold or rejecting? Was she harsh in her discipline of you? Number 36, did you whine or cling to your mother? Were you fussy or insecure as a baby? Number 37, how did you get along with your brothers and sisters? How did you get along with other children? Did you have playmates? Number 38, did you have imaginary playmates? What were their names and typical actions? Number 39, were you aggressive or destructive as a toddler? Did you hit or pinch others? Did you break or take others' belongings? Number 40, who was primarily responsible for discipline when you were a toddler, and how were you punished? Number 41, did you have any health problems or physical limitations that required hospitalization or medical care? Number 42, were there any significant accidents where you were burned or bruised? Did you have any broken bones? Number 43, do you recall any physical or sexual abuse as a toddler? Number 44, Were you dressed in clothing of the opposite sex? Were you treated as a member of the opposite sex? Number 45. Were you forced to play with toys usually assigned to your sex, even though you wanted to play with other toys? In other words, were you a boy who wanted to play with dolls, but you were made to play with cars and trucks and things like that? Number 46. Were you confused about your gender or your sex role? Two different things. Did you wish that you could be a member of the opposite sex? Number 47. What sort of relationship did you have with your father when you were a toddler? Number 48. How did you get along with adult males and females outside of your home? How did you get along with authority figures? Number 49. Did asthma, allergies, or rashes trouble you? Did you receive emergency treatment for any of these conditions? Number 50. What was your relationship with your grandparents? Did you know your grandparents and other extended family members? Number 51. Were you an active, energetic toddler, or did you tend to be reserved and passive? Were you withdrawn or sullen? And number 52. Review your answers, 23 for 51, and think, what was it like when you were an infant and later when you were a toddler? What is your earliest memory? Were you safe and secure? Did you have a chance to develop normally? And as I said later, usually the last question of each section is going to kind of be a review and a summary of what you got from the previous questions. All right. So I know it's a lot, and I know that most of the questions have several questions within them. So it's a lot, but they're like follow-up questions. All right, so next time we will cover early childhood, ages 4 to 6. Again, you will start to notice as we go on the repetition of the questions, and they have a purpose. You may answer one way at one age and completely differently at another age. And these might be some really pivotal points in your life that you might not remember until you answer these questions. Again, I will post today's questions on Facebook and on Instagram. Both of those places and Twitter are places where you can get in touch with me anytime with comments or questions. All right? As I say every day, please subscribe here. Share these videos with someone who you think this can help. Share the videos for general awareness about sexual assault, sexual harassment, and abuse. And until next time, be well.